greatest treasures are not always seen in the open. The Bible talks about hidden treasures. Yeah. It's not always the highlight of the pulpit. That you are very significant. You are very important. That what God has been developing you and training you for, I don't want you to overlook. So I want you to see with great intent a direct word that God is speaking to you today. Usually when someone says that God says He's going to do something, and it's God. When God says I'm going to do something, means He's already done it. And that's what prophecy is really a product of. Prophecy is a product of God's finished work. And though there are many things as it relates to personal prophecy that may have prerequisites to it, but the word that goes out does not return void. So if you don't do it, the prophecy still exists. The Lord said unto Joshua, see, I have given into thine hand Jericho and the king thereof and the mighty men of valor. Before he ever took hold, before he ever possessed, God told him, I have given, before he actually had it. So if God said I've done or I'm going to do something, it's because He's already done it. So hear me carefully. Thus saith the Lord, I'm going to anoint you to do what you do, which means I've already done it. You've been hidden for an intentional reason. I've had you under the rock. I've had you in the valley. I've had you in the desert. You thought it was just a bunch of trials and a bunch of fiery testings that you were going through. Never knew that I was developing you, preparing you, equipping you, getting you ready. I was shining you up because gold is purified by the fire. And what you thought was there to destroy you was there to purify you. It was there to elevate you. I don't care how long you've been doing this. I don't care what you thought before. Which of you saw this house before? Which of you saw this house in its former state? How do you even see it now? It's nothing compared to what is yet to come. It is true that the latter will be greater than the former. It is true that he who was last will be first. So glory to God. It is true. The best is yet to come. What is God saying to me directly today? I'll tell you what He's saying. I'm going to anoint you to do what you do, which means I've already done it. You've been hidden for an intentional reason. You're a hidden jewel I've reserved for the last, because I know the heart of the man. I know the heart of the woman. And I'm saying to you, thus saith the Lord, the latter will be greater than the former. Yes, thus saith the Lord, the last will be first and the first will be last. Thus saith the Lord.